Hey, today I want to go over my ultimate advice for reaching your soccer dreams and make sure you're not setting yourself up for failure. Stick around. Hey, so one of the biggest obstacles most players face is their own unrealistic expectations. It is absolutely amazing and inspiring to turn on the television and see players pull off the most amazing things. And yes, if you stay the course, if you take the long view, you also will play just like that. But in order to make progress, we need to break everything down into small incremental steps. We don't turn on the television and see a physicist doing all of this amazing math and then expect ourselves to be able to do that right away. No, we actually have a school system that have broken this down step by step for us. So what happens is in our club system, you're generally going to train everything all at once. And that's okay, except what's going to happen is you're not going to get a feedback loop. Okay, because you can't train all of your physical, all of your mental, all of your tactical, and the unbelievable number of skills that are required to be great in soccer. And so that way you can just go play on a Saturday and then expect to see progress at all in any of those. So when you're playing club soccer, your progress goes very, very slowly. And honestly, in most areas of your game, you won't see any progress whatsoever. So there's no feedback loop. So while you're saying, oh, I want to be able to do the scissor, and I want to be able to chest trap it, and then one time volley in a goal, I want to be able to do a bicycle, I want to stay super strong on the ball and be able to defend like a maniac. None of that is going to happen overnight. It happens over years and years and years. But that isn't inspiring. So instead what we want to do is you want to take your club soccer experience and your training at the club and say, okay, that is going to train everything very, very slowly. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down my progress. So over the next 60, 90 days, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, this is the skill that I want to learn. And I'm going to train that day in and day out. I'm going to measure where I am now, and I'm going to measure where I am in 2 or 3 months, and I'm going to see that progress. And that is super inspiring. Because remember, you have years to get better. It's not like next week you have to be the greatest player ever. You have years. So slowly over time, you have time to have 60 days, I'm going to work on learning the scissors. The next 60 days, I'm going to work on my explosiveness and my agility. The next 60 days, I'm going to work on my strength. So that way when you add up all of these 60 days where you're really, really focused and you're getting that positive motivation, you're staying the course and you're adding skills to your tool set. You're developing your superpowers as a player. So the long view is amazing. It can be incredibly inspiring, but it can also be detrimental because you want to be able to do all of that at once. And when you go to club practice, you really don't see very much progress year in and year out. So what you're going to do is at home, my ultimate advice is to pick one thing every 60 to 90 days and train it really, really hard. So you make incredible progress over those 60 to 90 days and you get that positive motivation, that feedback loop that keeps you going and keeps you hungry. I hope this helped you out.